Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome to Robot Rebellion, and we've got a jam-packed lineup for you today. My name's Josh Gandy, and alongside me, robot combat expert Luca. Looking forward to today.
Yes, I am, Josh. It's going to be a good one nonetheless. And what a game to kick off for today's gameplay. It's going to be Chili Daddy versus Frenzy, two titans of the robot war scene. 3, 2, 1, activate. And we're going to get straight into it, and the robots have now activated. We can see both players clashing once, and Chili Daddy is getting sent straight into the air. And Chili Daddy gets Frenzy in the corner, and one of Frenzy's blades has just been loosened. Frenzy is only one-armed. Can Chili Daddy counterattack and put a spicy end to what Frenzy is trying to do? Chili Daddy's getting closer. Frenzy is just looking like they are not stable enough. They are struggling to get anything going, and Chili Daddy is really bringing the pressure. Sparks are flying in this electrifying battle that we've got for you guys tonight. And it's a very close game, one another, but Frenzy's pulling their own, getting Chili Daddy in that corner constantly, actually getting a lot of damage on the Chili Daddy side and pushing Chili Daddy into the wall, and Frenzy's ready to start bringing it back, and it looks like Frenzy has taken it over Chili Daddy in a near clutch situation.
He's done really well there, Frenzy. Looked like he was on the ropes at the start of the race, but he really come back into it, done brilliantly, and there we go, we get the full 360 spinning round. Love to see it, Luca.
Yes, and getting into our next one will be Antithesis versus Legup.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Really strong competitors. Antithesis with that claw is going to really get into Legup's piece of metal. As we can see right now, it's already lifting Legup up, and Legup is already on the side, and this is the playstyle of the Antithesis, like a crab clawing its way through the sheet metal of the robot, not allowing it to move, and it's that slow, sad gameplay of mentally watching your robot get destroyed. Antithesis is a villain, and it's looking like this may be the end for Legup, but Legup has managed to get back on, and now Legup is getting Antithesis into that position, trying to flip over Antithesis, but Antithesis, a very strong force to be reckoned with, really putting on the pressure right now, got him in the corner, and now we are seeing Antithesis, what they're made of, flipping, strong force to be reckoned with, really putting on the pressure right now, got him in the corner, and now we are seeing Antithesis, what they're made of, flipping over Legup, and Legup has lost his main weapon of choice, and this is where the claw will start destroying the interior, and it's so sad to watch. The sadness is all around the crowd as we see Legup is getting absolutely destroyed out there, and he is just playing with his food like a lion chasing after a gazelle. And it looks like it may be over, and the salt in the wound as Antithesis is just slamming Legup into the wall right there. It is not looking good for Legup. They've got no weapon to really work with, and I think it's just a slow, painful death for Legup in this situation right now. As we can see, Antithesis is once again clawing at Legup, and I think even though Legup is still moving, they've got no weapon to really fight with. I guess they might be waiting for the pit to open to have an attempt at pushing Antithesis in, but with no weapon available, I feel like it's going to be impossible for Legup to be able to do anything in this situation, and Antithesis is latched on once again, and that pit is open.
Oh, here we go.
And it looks like Legup has fallen into the pit. Antithesis is the winner.
Well, what a performance that was. Antithesis just time and time again kept putting Legup on the ropes, getting him on the edges, and look at that damage. That is immense. Next fight we've got for you then, Lobster and Bulbar.
3, 2, 1.
What are the weapons here, Luca?
Well, Lobster, you know, he's going to be trying to just hit them with that axe in front of him. But Bulbar, a very strong competitor. Lobster's just gone flying up into the air. This is now a seafood restaurant, and we're going to be cooking lobster tonight because Bulbar is really trying to put pressure onto Lobster, and Lobster's frame does not seem like it's compatible enough to deal with a monster such as Bulbar. Bulbar is just sending Lobster straight into the air constantly, and it's really looking like that top-heavy playstyle of Lobster is making it really difficult. But Bulbar has flipped itself over.
Oh, what a flip!
What a flip from Bulbar right there, really showing the intention, and Lobster has just gone completely up in the air, and it's looking like it might be over for Lobster as Bulbar is waiting for Lobster to strike. And hits!
Was that deliberate, Luca? Was that deliberate?
I think it might be. Here's the instant replay. We're about to find out. It was deliberate.
What a hit that was!
Tiger Woods in the flesh, getting that birdie right there with the strike of Lobster into the pit. Very nicely done by Bulbar. Chris Griffin 2 versus Chip and Pin.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Wooden sheet of paper to try and get some damage through.
Oh, he's lost one already.
Item is already gone, but it looks like Chris Griffin is actually struggling to do anything. This machine is out of control. It is spinning on its sides. That front blade, if it gets on the ground, we could see sparks fly in this gameplay. And
Oh!
Pin might be just knocked out right here, but I don't know if who's still that's left standing. We're going to see it is the replay because it looks like the game is actually over. I think what ended up happening was Chris Griffin has managed to take out both Chip and Pin and at once. But they're swooping on a frenzy. Could it have been a draw? No, it was. It was Chris Griffin. Very nicely done by Chris Griffin. 2v1, man down, but this one is going to be a good one. Colt versus Bulbar, a very strong matchup.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Two powerhouses
Oh, big
again.
hit.
By this point, they're in round 2 of the tournament, and both of them won their first game, so this is going to be an immense game nonetheless. As Bulbar has latched on top of Colt, you know, trying to tell them they're not going to become a part of the Colt, because Bulbar is here to play, and Bulbar sneakily getting under Colt and sending Colt flying. Bulbar is a force to be reckoned with, constantly making sure that Colt can't get anywhere going, and he's spinning in circles and he's crashing out everywhere. This could be the end for Bulbar. For a Colt right here, sorry. They look like they're just spinning out of control, and I think Bulbar might have just taken it in one of the fastest games we've seen of tonight. And now they're spinning around for joy as I think they've realised they have won this game.
That was a really simple win, wasn't it? Again, Bulbar just seems undefeatable at the moment, and he just keeps knocking away at his opponents, and that's 2 from 2. Great start so far to the day, Luca.
Yes, very great start for Bulbar. Going 2-0 up, that's always what you want to be doing in one of these tournaments. You know, there were 5 rounds in total, so already being near positive is a really good start for Bulbar, and this is definitely going to be the robot you're going to be watching out for tonight. Bop taking on Lobster.
3, 2, 1, activate.
We're going to have to wait and see. They've got the LED lights. And we're going to see if Lobster can get the run back, obviously losing their previous game to Bulbar. You know, I think Lobster wants to show that they're actually worth something. And both players are hitting each other. Oh, but Colt using Bop using the hammer to get out of the situation right there was very nicely done. And Bop is just slamming down on Lobster right now. And this game is quite even so far. I think both the robots are kind of just trying to find their footing and finding an opening. And both players are clashing very nicely. Good manoeuvring by Bop right there, getting around Lobster to try and go for a back swing, knowing how their weapon works. It was very nicely done by Bop right there, but a very close game nonetheless. And Bop flipped again, trying to get as much damage. Got Lobster in the corner, and we see the hammer. We've seen the hammer, and the crowd was counting the hits of Bop. I think at one point we will see a 9 Bop hitter from Bop in this game. There's the one. Oh, he's trying to go for again, and it really just looks like Bop is playing with their food, but Lobster with a very nice knock-up onto Bop right there, getting them on their back, but a very even game nonetheless, and I think this game will have to come down to the hit. I think both robots are really trying to get as much damage output as possible, but I think this game will come down. And Lobster almost falling into the pit straight away. The pit has been activated, and now we can actually both robots trying to play away from the pit. Lobster is got Bop has got Lobster in its hammer, just constantly slamming down, and it's a very close game nonetheless. Either of them can take it. Who's it going to be? Both robots are fighting to the bare minimum, trying to find anything they could do. Bop has been set up, hits the ground. Bop is not happy about this, and both robots are getting tangled amongst each other. This could be anyone, and Bop trying to get Lobster into the pit, and unfortunately can't seem to find it. And the clock is ticking. We are getting close to the end of this game. Both robots again a bit frenzy, and it's a draw.
So we're here with Bop right now. You've obviously got one of the more colourful robots of the competition. So talk me through your design and how you've gone about it.
So with Bop, I really wanted to create something that was visually striking, something that looked really cool, and just kind of outstyle the rest of the competition. And I think we're doing an alright job of it, you know.
Yeah. Good to hear that. Obviously, I guess if you're going to go out, do it in style.
Exactly.
You guys feeling confident so far?
No.
Just kind of winging it a bit?
Yeah. Like I say, I don't come into this expecting to win fights. I've made a few improvements to try and make it win fights, but that's not the main intention. If I can get the crowd behind me, that's the win criteria. So yeah.
Trying to win the crowd then.
Yeah.
You guys overall got any goals really? Just kind of improve really? Kind of first time experience almost? Just go with it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been running Bop now for a couple of years. It's kind of reached the kind of zenith of where I want it to be. So we're just having some fun with it. It's a good time. It's a fun robot to run, you know. Slam things into walls, hit them with the hammer, have a bit of a laugh. Yeah.
Good to hear. Well, good luck to you guys for the rest of the competition.
With Frenzy. I don't actually know what your real name is. Ari. Ari. I'm here with Ari with Frenzy. So how are you feeling so far?
Not been the best day for me so far. First fight with Chili Daddy, I had my left side bulkhead exploded, which happened in testing as well, so redesign to be done there. I have a spare chassis in a different material, so we'll see how that works out. It's a little bit more flexible, don't know how that will work, so we'll see, but it was working nicely before then. It still won the fight, it still drove nicely, so it's all working how it should. It's just material concerns.
Cool. The robot Frenzy Flame. You a Elden Ringer? Big. I mean, I can see from the fit of Melania, Frenzy Flame. Yeah.
It was part of the inspiration for the robot. Yeah, it's something someone said to me at a smaller robot event was that my driving style is frenzy, and it kind of gave me the inspiration for the theming for the name. And it is sort of the way this robot's laid out is based on that robot as well, where it's like very precise. It's got lots of magnetic downforce to keep it from drifting, to keep it from slipping. So it's got very fast acceleration. Very fast, high speed, very planted to the ground, and that was just that to put a big weapon on it as well, and try and stick the other robot with it.
Are there any robots you're going after today? Any matchups you want? Any you want to fight today?
So there's a couple of fights that I would like. It's robots that I've fought before but had sort of issues with the matches. So I want to fight Flick, because I had a fight with Flick at an event last year where he actually broke part of the robot for the rest of the day, and I had to sort of work around that for the whole rest of the day. And Bulbar, who I fought at an event last year as well, I had a kind of a sticky ending. Both times I did end up winning the fights, but it wasn't like a great sort of ending for it. So I'd like a proper fight with them, you know.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, thank you.